Family Banks in Kenya has announced plans to list its shares at the Nairobi Securities Exchange in 2026. The move by the lender comes as they seek to drive shareholders' value by increasing tradability. The announcement was made during the lender's quarterly result announcement, and where the banks registered a net earning of 1 billion shillings, an increase from 900 million shillings recorded in the first quarter of 2024. Jimmy Mbogo has more on the institution's trajectory for the next 4 years.
Now, in our 5-year strategic plan, we have put in an item for next year. And this item is we are going to list our shares in the stock exchange. And I know, guys, you've been waiting for this.
It is an announcement that may be the much-needed confidence boost for the Nairobi bourse, which continued to experience a listing drought. A move that the lender says is aimed at improving tradability of its shares as well as raising capital to boost the institution's liquidity as well as finance its expansion into other untapped counties.
Now, the main reason for listing is first to gain a degree of liquidity for our existing shareholders. So, there are two ways of listing. You can either go into raise funds, or you can go for an introductory listing where you actually just float the existing shares to improve liquidity for your existing shareholders.
If you look at our capital adequacy ratio, we closed at 15.8%. And that ratio is way above statutory limit. But that ratio is also coming down from 16.5 to 15.8. What does that mean for us? And for you investors and for the analysts? This ratio points to an investment opportunity. Our business is growing very fast. It's outpacing our capital adequacy ratios.
In the strategic plan running between 2025 to 2029, the bank intends to leverage on technology for digitization and data utilization, increase productivity through efficiency, as well as come up with compelling customer propositions. This will see the bank spend over 1 billion shillings in upgrading its core banking technology in the next 27 months.
Most of the financing for our upgrade will come from cash flow generated from operations. But we also have partners who are ready to support us, especially on digital transformation. So it will be a mix of internal resources as well as support or funds from impact partners.
In the first quarter of the year, the bank saw a 20% jump in deposits to stand at 132.2 billion shillings, a growth that enabled the bank to increase their lending by 10%, growing its loan book to 96.2 billion shillings. The return from increased credit disbursement saw the bank's earning jump by 15% to 1.5 billion shillings profit before tax, with net earnings standing at 1 billion shillings, up from 900 million shillings recorded the previous year. Jimmy Mbogo, Citizen TV, Nairobi.